Welcome to the Honest Dog Breeder Podcast with me, your host, Julie Swan, where each week we dive in to discuss all things dog breeding so you can build a breeding business you love, producing dogs that fulfill their owners' dreams. I believe you can have an honest dog breeding program that also pays the bills. So throw those pods in your ears while you're cleaning kennels. I'd love to join you. Next question. Should I collect deposits even if I don't have puppies? One of those strange myths coming from the breeding world folklore. You've probably heard both. Don't breed until all your puppies are sold, and don't take deposits until the puppies are born. Well, let me ask you then, how are you supposed to know those puppy buyers are serious about getting a puppy unless they place a deposit? And if you can't accept a deposit until puppies are born, then how are you supposed to breed a litter to get those puppies without deposits? Some people will tell you to build a wait list without taking money, but we know that leads to a bunch of people ghosting you when you call asking them to place a deposit to lock in their spot. So let's clear this up. Yes, you can and should collect deposits year-round. This is extremely important for cash flow management. Let's say you average breeding around 50 puppies a year. If your deposit is only $500, then that's $25,000 in deposits that you could be collecting all year round. Wouldn't it be nice to collect about $500 per week to help with dog breeding costs and expenses? I mean, dogs do have to eat all year round. Taking deposits all year round has two major benefits. The first is that you get the cash flow, as I described, but the second is that you are getting people locked in when they are excited about getting a puppy, which we all know doesn't always line up with when we have puppies. You want to capture that excitement and get them on the list right away. Once they place a deposit, they stop looking for a puppy and they stop checking other breeders and they begin to prepare for the puppy. And this is the energy you want with your waitlist people. Preparation, not continual searching. There are two caveats to this. The first is if you have a very small program and inconsistent fertility. That can be complicated, and you may choose to wait to collect deposits or at the very least have enough money in savings to refund if you can't produce a puppy within a time frame, usually 6 months or so, unless you are extremely clear about the length of time that they'll be waiting. So if you let them know they're going to be waiting, that's okay too. If you have a variety of moms, at least 2, but probably 3 or 4 or more, then chances are you'll have multiple litters, and so if one breeding doesn't work out, they're only a month or so away from another, and this is just fine. It's smart to get them on the wait list for a dog from your breeding program rather than talking up one specific mom. The way I spin it is all my moms are good. They produce a slight variety, but usually within each litter, there is the opportunity for a dog that'll fit each buyer's needs. If this is the case with you, no problem. Collect deposits. However, if your dogs vary a lot, either through size, coat texture, or temperament, then you might want to be a little bit more careful about accepting a ton of deposits if it'll be a long time if that litter doesn't take. The second caveat is if you feel very uncomfortable taking money from people, then you need to figure out why. Chances are you don't believe in your program or trust it will produce. If it's a bit of a nervousness over taking money from people and holding it, then I recommend you keep it in a separate account and just let it sit there. This way you're covered if anything happens and you need to refund. If you feel bad taking the 25 to 33% of the total puppy cost in your deposit, then start lower and see if you can begin to build your comfortability with taking more. There is a balance to strike between having them invested in the purchase because of the deposit, but also taking too much and it feeling disingenuous. I feel 25 to 33% is usually the range. I select the number based on easy numbers to remember. So $500 if your dogs are 2,000 or maybe $700 if your dogs are 2,100. Nice, easy, big round numbers. I promise if you're new, it only gets easier. If you found this episode helpful, please tap that like button. It helps me better understand you and supports the channel. If you're a current or aspiring dog breeder, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel to be notified when new videos come out. Thanks.